Hey Flosstube, it's Amy. I love toads and cross stitch and tortoises. I thought I'd show you Squirt real quick before I get started. This is our sulcata. We've had her since March. She was 9 months old and they think she turns 1 in August. So she's about 1 year old now, we think. So she's a sulcata. And she's gonna get very, very big, so maybe once a year I'll show her to y'all. Maybe more than that. She's the sweetest little thing ever. This is Flosstube 83. It is August the 2nd, 2022. We just got back from our annual trip to High Country Bus Festival. Yesterday? No, Sunday. So 2 days ago we just got back. So I'm gonna go put, oh, her name is Squirt. I didn't know if I told you that. Her name is Squirt. I'm gonna go put Squirt back and we'll get started with some cross stitch. So, say bye, Squirt. Okay, first, this right here, this is a blanket my daughter gave my husband for Father's Day or his birthday. It is a burrito. So this looks like a big giant tortilla taco. This is not burn stains. It is just, it's round and it looks like a big giant. So he can wrap himself up like a burrito. And then I want to show you a sticker I got at the bus festival. I'm gonna hold it up, y'all can read it. Isn't that hilarious? I'm gonna put that on one of my camp boxes. Okay, I'm going to start with my full coverage. If I don't have a cover picture, I'll put it up, and if I have a before, I'll put a before. So this is the full coverage I'm working on right now, and y'all have not seen this since last year because I haven't worked on it since December 2021, and I love it. This is my 8 of Pentacles. And she's my spider, and it goes further this way and further this way. This is 25 count, easy grid, 1/1 full cross. And I'm not doing the whole thing because this is not a mini and it will take me eons, and I just love her. And I love the colors, so I love this blue up here. Since I'm working on it, I won't pull it out, but I'm going to be working on it a little bit more, so I'll show it in the next Flosstube. When I pull it out and work on my next one, you'll see the whole thing. So yeah. I think, so this is a Heaven and Earth, and I think the artist is Stephanie Law, maybe. Yep. And it's on my Kay's Creation lap stand. So that's the one that's getting worked on for a week or two. And then I'll pull my sharks back out, which I do have my sharks because I have a little bit of progress on my sharks. So this is just a little bit of progress on everything because I like to switch a lot. I get bored and I switch a lot. So this is my Dimensions Kit stocking, Enchanted Ornaments stocking. And I'm stitching this with Colette the Highway Stitcher. So, and I worked in that bobble right there, and I finished the bobble even though I was off on those deer. See how it looks, right? So I used all the kit. So this kit fabric says in Ada, and the kit floss. So yeah, those deer, they turned out, I mean, you know, as good as it's gonna get, but I think they look fine. It's beautiful. It won't get done for this Christmas, but the goal is for next Christmas. And I'm gonna put up as I go. Unlike, what is Allie, the show and tell stitcher? Hi Allie, she throws her stuff back. Oh, that would give me anxiety to clean that up afterwards, Allie. I couldn't do that. Okay, this one I took camping, so the cover photo is a hot mess. Look at it. This is my crossed wing collection, yellow warbler, Biscornu. Trying to straighten out a picture for y'all. And it's gonna look like that. This is my 4th Biscornu. So it's a Biscornu, but it's a nest, so they add nest to the end of it. Okay, this is 28 count. It's 2/2, and then the eggs are 1/1. And I have not gotten to the eggs yet. This is just the back, like the back of the nest that you can't see right now, the bottom. So it's like full coverage, top and bottom. So that's the bottom. I started this at StitchCon because it's so easy. This nest is just 3 colors on the bottom. I think it's a few more on the top, but it's just very easy stitching. I have a fan going, which I need to point more towards me because I'm hot. Hold on, I'm gonna point it, and I'm sorry about the fan noise if you can hear it, but I'm hot and I need the fan. Okay, this might annoy me now with my hair blowing. This is Smoky Mountain Christmas. And I started on this tree. If you're new here, I am cutting it off like right there. So I'm not stitching from here over. And I finally worked up and then I started on that tree. And I cut a lot of the red out. This is 36 count white linen. And let me move my thread and my needle. I just stopped. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh, this isn't gonna work with the fan blowing on me, because it's also blowing my fabric. Let's see. Okay, I'll pull it back so you can get a before. And I think only the difference is that tree. The tree up there, so. And I'll be cutting some of this off when I frame it, I think, because I don't think it needs all that. It just needs to be like that. So. Okay, this is one of my Whipgo calls from, this is August, so from July. I'm getting ready to show you. Whipgo is from Jessie Marie. Jessie Marie does stuff. So this was one of my Whipgo calls. I think my other one was the Pilgrim, and I didn't bring that to show. I didn't work on it very much more, because the last part of the month I concentrated on this one. And I can't remember what I had before. I think the butterfly is now completely done. I'm not sure if it was done before, and I worked on these flowers. And I'm cutting this one off too. Like, okay, see, I drew a pen mark. So all from that pen mark, I'm not doing like that much. I'm only doing that right there. Because I don't have time to be, I want to stitch so many things. I just don't have time to be stitching stuff like that. Okay, I think this is Bramble, 36 count, I think, or Fog. Maybe it's Fog from Picture This Plus. Let me pull it back for the before picture. So yeah, the butterfly's done. Oh, this is called Butterfly and Honeysuckle by Tia Governor. So all I have left, I think, is some more leaves right here and this big honeysuckle, and it'll be done. So I'll put this on my Whipgo board next year, and hopefully this will be done next year. And I write on all my stuff. I highlight on my originals. And then once I finish them, they go right in the trash. There are a few I save, like Smoky Mountain Christmas. I do have a working copy of that one, and it is already called Going to Somebody Else when I'm done. And some cross stitches that I know I'm gonna stitch twice, I'll make a working copy. But I mean, it's just easier for me to do that. Okay, I worked on my Riolas kit, Blue Jays. And I changed out this fabric, this wool, using the fabric, changed out the floss. It's wool acrylic. Did a conversion. A lot of people emailed me for the conversion, and I've sent that to them. So this is where I'm at. And I know this is the other side. So I've made it to the other side on the top, the background. So every time I see Blue Jays out in my yard, it makes me want to work on this one. Oh, and the conversion is DMC. Because I cannot work with that wool acrylic. Let me move my glasses. Okay, this one is almost done. I think 2 more Monday. I work on this on Mondays. 2 more Mondays on this, and it'll be done. And I'm stitching this one with Becky Socks for Mom. We switched sides. We switched the we switched the heartstring samplery side, and we kept the Scarlet House side. So all I have left to do are these little words, which are 1/1, and to put the date in, and I'm done. And I don't know if I need to skip back a little bit. And I stitched it together. I don't know if I did it correctly, and it might be crooked as a dog's leg, but it's together. So I just need to do the 1/1 stitching now. Okay, so my fabric, see, it has my initials right here, and Becky's are right here. My fabric is Stars Hollow, 36 count R&R. Her fabric is Patriots Brew, 36 count R&R. So it's very subtle, but you can tell a difference. So I'll show you the back. It's got my line in there. So all I have to do now is put that one, and then those words are 1/1. So 1/1, and then I didn't know, I can't remember if we started in 2020. No, we didn't start in 2021. I think we started in 2020. So I thought about doing a 20 and a dash and then 22. So it would show the 2 years that we stitched on it. And I did changes on mine. I guess I can tell y'all now. So let me fold Becky's side. I'll show you some changes I did. I think this bowl right here was red, and I changed it. No, this one. That bowl right there was red. I changed it to brown. And then these lemons, I changed those to lemons because they were yellow with little black dots. Let me show you. This is so hard. It was like yellow with black dots, so I changed them to look like lemons. See, and then that ball right there was red, and I changed it to brown. Yep. I didn't change anything on Becky's side. Like the one I sent to her, I didn't do anything to that one. Only my side. Is there a fruit or berry that is black on the outside and no, yellow on the outside and black on the inside? I Googled it. I couldn't find anything. So I was like, I'm just going to change those to lemons. Okay, so hopefully in 2 more Mondays, because that 1/1 will probably take me, I can't get that done in one day. It'll take me another couple, probably Mondays to get that done. So hopefully it'll be done by the next time I come on here. This one, I only did a little bit more on because I had to frog, found a mistake and I had to frog. This is the Fox by Cottage Garden Samplings. I got this one at StitchCon. This is a Fortnite fabric called Moral. I think it's a mushroom. And this is where I'm at. So you can see his little nose coming out now. Not nose, like that's his face, so his eyeball right there. And I do have white stitches right there on his belly. So I had all this stitch. I had even come up on the tail some, and I had to frog all this out and all this out because I was off. I stitched like 4 instead of 5, and I didn't want his tail to be all off, and then all this would have to be off, and so I just ripped it out. So I'm not as far as I would have been, but it's fine. I want to have that done by StitchCon, and I'm using my Stephanie floss tags I got from StitchCon, from Stephanie, from Just Keep Stitching. This, I think, is the last one I've worked on, and it is my other full coverage, and it's called Wish You Were Here by Artisy. And I have the, artist name. It's in my book under a thing, so I can't show you, but this is where I'm at. This is 25 count, again. Same, I always do 25 count, easy grid, 1/1 full cross, and this is the other side. So this is how big it's gonna be. It's gonna be tiny, and it's gonna be a pillow for our bus because our bus's name is Jaws. So yeah, it's gonna be so little, and I think it only comes down to like right there. So I'll work on my 8 of Pentacles. Probably another week or 2, and then I'll pull this back out and work on this again because I just love this. It goes perfect with our bus, and I love sharks. So, okay. Put that up. So that's it for, oh, I was going to show you what I'm working on today. Today I'm working on my Sarah Elizabeth Brooke. And I'm not going to pull it out of the hoop, but I'll just show y'all where. I'm working on a tree. I'm working on this tree right here. So y'all will see this next week all pulled out. Or not next week, next Flosstube, all pulled out. So working on that today. Purchases that I have got in the mail. I saw Helen D. Hi Helen. Buy this, and I have eyeballed this, and I don't think you could get it, but then she said Country Sampler had it, so I had to run over and get it. It is by Brenda Gervais with that needle. Isn't it beautiful? So I was thinking of making this for my exchange at StitchCon. So we'll see. because I don't do a lot of smalls anymore, but I really want to stitch that, so I could, you know. Okay. Then Lisa and I decided to do a stitch along. Lisa is from Stitching the Dream. I met her at StitchCon. We're like kindred spirits, and she and I, do I have this upside down? No. She and I are going to stitch Simplicity. We both love daisies. Sorry, excuse me. And goldfinches. I have goldfinches in my yard. So I purchased this from Hollis Hands Creates and got some of the floss for it already. I went in my stash and I think this might work. It's called Silver Fox 36 count. So all the flosses aren't here yet, but yeah, the white. So I think I'm going to stitch it on 36 count Silver Fox. I have no clue when we're going to start, but this was one of my purchases. And let's see. Oh, and okay, so that's it. That's all my purchases. And I have a giveaway. So I've been going through my stash, pulling out things that I just am not interested in stitching anymore. My tastes have changed a little bit. I don't do a lot of smalls anymore. This one, I've had it for a while because I really thought I was going to stitch it, but I don't think I'm just not going to. So I'm going to give this one away. It is called Count Twice by Plum Street. I just took it out of the plastic. It'll be in the plastic. So, and it does have a little frog here. Because when you mess up, you know, you got to count twice to stitch once. And if you mess up, you get a frog. But yeah, I'm just not going to stitch it. So, if you would like this, put frog in your comment. And I'd like for you just to be in the US because sending overseas is a little bit crazy right now, outrageous. And I need to buy groceries. And be 18 or older. Don't say crazy words like giveaway and all that. You know, y'all know the rules. So yeah, do all the rules. If you want that, I'll draw for it next time I film and put frog in your comment. Because I don't think I had any other frogs in this Flosstube video that you could comment on. Okay, that's it. Real quick and sweet, right? Yeah? Okay. Love you guys. Bye.